Curian escapades over the last 24 hours.
That's right, you've been here.
I know, one of my servers said...
Well, we have another product. We'll be talking about our liver antioxidant extracts.
Which also has my name on it.
So I know it's not just your food escapades. I know you like a nice glass of wine every once in a while.
Correct, I know.
So we'll talk about that
My
in a
server
moment.
asked if I needed anything else. I said a modicum of self-control, you know, but this is as good as it gets, basically.
No, we don't have a product for self-control. I mean, we all hope that we have the capacity to make good decisions.
Right. Well, this is a great decision. And actually, you know what's so cool? I actually take these products separately. And I think you only originally did this during a remote, like a decade ago, and then people just kept reordering it?
We did this a number of years ago as a special item in a remote. And then we've kept it available at hsn.com. And we thought we'd make it available with special pricing for this visit. So Link is touring the whole set here. You haven't been here for a while.
No, he's a herding dog. Do you think he could herd me to the set so I get here on time for a change?
Oh, he would herd. If I start running around, if anyone starts running around, Lincoln will be very upset about that. Any of you who have herding dogs know that herding instincts are just inbred, and there's nothing we could do about that.
Absolutely.
And he's just watching me. I speak with my hands. And so he thinks I'm speaking with my hands. I sometimes put my hand in my pocket. And if I put my hand in my pocket, he thinks I'm about to give him a treat. Can you do a round and round? Can you do a round and round?
Look at him.
Oh, are we getting that? Can I have a high five? Can I have another high five? Okay.
He is
all right,
so
good boy.
great.
Okay, can you go lay down? You need to go lay down, bud. So we have things to do.
I know.
So what
what
this product is, we took our 3 most popular products in terms of digestive support, and they each have a different property. So you get to try our Friendly Flora. Our Friendly Flora is a product that gives you the flora, and you don't have to refrigerate the product, gives you the flora that are a critical part of healthy digestion. We think that we digest everything on our own. Well, we have these organisms that are our partners, and actually there are more friendly flora organisms populating our body when we're in good health than we actually have cells in our body. So the Friendly Flora is here, our Digestisure. Without digestive enzymes, we can't digest food. We think we take it for granted, I suppose, but when we put food in our body, we're putting these incredibly complex molecules. We're putting living things, formerly living things, whether it was plants or chicken or fish, whatever it might be. We have to break down those molecules and extract what we need, extract what's going to be necessary for our bodies, for our good health. And that's an unbelievably complex process. To think that we do it at 98.6 degrees in our body and not with extreme heat or any extreme, well, there are extremes because there are extremes of acidity in our stomach and also alkalinity. But it's when you think about that digestive work, it's remarkable that well, it's not surprising that as we get older, we have all sorts of challenges. So you get all 3 of these products, and Shannon can show the savings this weekend are exceptional on it.
They really are, because I take them separately. And just to be clear, you're getting your Friendly Flora, you're getting your Digestisure, and you're getting that wonderful soothing aloe vera. And the interesting thing about this is, remember, it's almost like buying 1 and getting 2 free if you want to look at it that way. So on this 30 count, remember that means 30 of each. So that means 30 aloe vera, 30 of the Friendly Flora,
and it gives you a chance to also try them.
Of course.
And these are products, some people take them every day, and you can take them every day. Certainly Friendly Flora I take every day.
Me too.
Aloe vera is something that many people take when they're in a period of distress, because aloe vera is so soothing for the digestive system. For some people, that's every day. And then, of course, Digestisure is something that I'll typically take more around the holidays when I'm having large or complex meals or protein-rich meals. And so each of them can be taken every day or taken just when you need them. And it's a great opportunity to really see how unique these products are.
Absolutely. Incredible reviews. And speaking of reviews, you have to see the reviews on, our today's specials that we're debuting at midnight. So remember, 30, 90, or 180. Once more, that means you're getting 30 aloe vera, 30 of your Friendly Flora, and 30 of your Digestisure. Same thing in the 90 count. 90 aloe vera, 90 Digestisure, and then of course 90 of your Friendly Flora in capsules. And the 180 is the biggest value.
I was just looking at a sheet here.
That is a huge value.
I was just looking, yeah, you're saving almost as much as you're spending on the large, but it's today's special savings there. But I was just looking at a sheet. The reviews on these products, there's almost 2,000 reviews.
Yeah.
About 82% of the reviews are 5-star, not about, exactly 82% are 5-star reviews. If you add in the 4-star reviews, it's over 90%. You add the 3-star reviews, it's about 95%. And these are products that come with significant expectations in terms of having an impact on the way our digestion functions. That's the only reason you're taking aloe vera, or certainly digestive enzymes or friendly flora. So I think it's a great opportunity to try all of them. And essentially when you're doing that, you're getting, if you're getting 3 products, you're essentially getting 1.5 of them for free.
Absolutely.
Today.
And you know, if you go into any drugstore, and honestly, the lines and lines and lines of digestive aids and digestive products, I mean, it seems, you know, insurmountable. And these are natural tools. So if you struggle with digestive issues like I do, this is a godsend.
Not drugs or and yes, certainly
Right.
not. And the way we eat challenges our digestive system. I'm going to be writing a blog about, you know, I significantly changed my diet back around December 1st. And the results, I tend to test my blood levels of all sorts of things. I do that a couple of times a year. I've done that for probably the last 40 years. So it's something I pay careful attention to. And personally, I was astounded. As much as I talk about how important the way we eat is to our health, it's the most important thing to our health, I was even reminded that it's even more important than I ever thought. Notwithstanding my saying it's the most important thing, it's even more important than I ever thought. And I'm going to write a post about that because it's so important for everyone to be reminded of that. Certainly I was just reminded of it. And again, the way we eat, it challenges our digestive system. We don't eat foods that support the friendly flora in our body. Those are the green leafy vegetables, the cruciferous vegetables, the things that are often digestively challenging, or certainly just not on the top of our list of tasty foods. So we don't eat foods that support friendly flora. And then because of indigestion and things like that, we're taking things that are called these proton pump inhibitors or antacids, things like Prilosec or Nexium or Pepcid, whatever they might be, that disrupt our acid environment, the acidity, the pH of our digestive system, which then changes the environment for our friendly flora, which changes the population of our friendly flora. Certainly something like aloe vera, which doesn't just, it helps us in terms of soothing our stomach, but it doesn't do so by disrupting the environment. It actually supports the environment for the friendly flora. So all of these products work naturally hand in hand to help us in an area where I think we all need a little assistance.
Absolutely. You know what? It's so fascinating. Isn't it fun to see everything that's going on in the background?
It's funny. For me, when I see the cameras on the side of mine, I see the things going on in the back. It's unusual. Usually we're in a set, everything is quiet.
Yeah.
Here, these are actually, this is where your products are made. We didn't hire a manufacturing facility. We built this manufacturing facility.
Amazing?
This facility was originally built. We've improved it over the years, but originally built